It's the music judge and jury, aka Queen Millennial. And of course, today we are talking about one of my new favorites. I've watched plenty of like documentary YouTubes on the girls. I've heard the music. I just went through the recent full album. I went through the recent single. And the lineup has changed obviously dramatically over the years with them being Rania and the whole messiness of the record labels or back in South Korea that they've been a part of. But now they're still going, right? And now there's four of them. And the interesting part is that none of them are at all South Korean, but that's becoming more of a common thing in K-pop today anyway. But the diversity is great, okay? And look, there's a black girl on it, so anyway, we're here to review their newest single and music video, I Like It Hot. Okay? Is it giving? Is it cooking? Can it stay alive? Can it snap the wig and blow our backs out, right? That's what we're here to find out. We don't want it to be washed, hopefully. We don't want it to be tired. We don't want it to be cooked. We want what we need from the girls, okay? Because the girls are not a force like that over here in the US, except for the cult K-pop stand-up, but they're not like a Blackpink over here yet. I'm not sure if that's actually the goal, but what kind of team they even have right now to make that happen. Like a YG strategy, which, like I said before, needs to be studied. But anyway, before we get into the meat and potatoes of things, it's always a word because it has something always to say. Now, I may have said this before in one of these seasons of this show, but I'm going to refine it. One of the greatest battles, if not the greatest battles you'll ever have in your entire life, is not with somebody else outside of you. It's your own mind. Constantly, it is talking. It never shuts up, not even when you go to sleep. I don't even believe that sleep, in the way that we think of it, is a real thing because the brain is more hyperactive when we're in that stage than it is when we're actually in the awakened state. Cleaning, refining, storing, organizing, and all that other stuff. Rinse, drying, washing, all that stuff the brain does when we are quote unquote sleep. Now, this is not something that you can escape. Okay? It's not. So the best thing you can do is that you need to acknowledge your thoughts. And the trick is either finding somebody who could help you, if possible, in today's world. Trust me, I know it's hard. A lot of times, there's not anybody really in your corner, and people are going through their own right? But anyway, if you can find somebody to help you out with your thoughts that may be negative or not exactly pushing you forward, or you get old enough, you get to 25, you get to 26, and you have to try to get good because we don't all have money for therapy. And therapy can only get you so far if you're sitting in the same kind of environments, dealing with the same kind of stuff. But all that to say, so we can get back to the episode, is that you just got to get better eventually at solutions to move forward, regardless of the negative thoughts that may run through your mind, right? You got to get better at knowing who you are and being able to know what discernment is versus just pure fear that's not based in any actual true fact that basically will unalive you, because the brain is always trying to keep you safe. But You just got to keep it in check, you know? But anyway, that is what was on my mind. This is It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl. Now, I'm Worklina, the workhorse, and on this show, we talk about popular music and popular artists from today, yesterday, and beyond. Okay, we're here to find out, is the formerly known as Rania group Black Swan today, which is the 4 members, do they still got it? Is the music video giving? Is it budgeting? Or is it tired? And do they need to lay it down? Okay? Well, I want you to get comfortable. Grab whatever snacks, chips, pop, soda, candy, whatever. You know, Backwoods, Chardonnay, Modelo, Budweiser, Alizé. Because this is That Girl or It's Not That Girl. Take it away.
The doubts and believing you. Push past all their doubts and believing you. Cause when it's all over, said and done, there's only one, yeah, there's only one. Take it by the horns and be on the run. Take it by the horns and be on the run. Even when you get down, yes, they wanna be around and they wanna see you frown. One life, they wanna be around and they wanna see you frown. I'll tell you what you can do. Remember, there's only one. Remember.
Welcome back in. Don't you be shy. This is It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl. Now, I'm Peyton 3.0, the artist, the musician, the entertainer, not the content creator, not the YouTuber, and not the influencer. As I say all the time, those are great platforms and tools to build that brand, that business, that name. But most importantly, the community. And hopefully you, yes, I'm talking to you, honey, will join this community today by hitting that like button and sharing with people that you know that like artists, commentary, reaction, and reviews. And of course, to truly become a part of this community today, you gotta do 3 things. You got to comment, subscribe, notification bell. Disclaimer, as always, there is no copyrighted music on the station, period. Okay? But you can listen to the audio on your own time. Alright? Now I just gotta get crafty when I'm showing video footage that doesn't belong to me, okay? And I am. I'm going to get better at it so I don't get as many claims for video. But anyway, let's just get around into this thing. Okay, I love the CGI I was giving. Okay, I'm loving the hair, girls. Love how well shot it is. You can tell that's some kind of budget. Okay. Desert Storm. Okay. This part is cute. You better get them, girl. Come on and get them. All right, we gotta watch that copyright. Like I said, I do like these desert vibes, honey. Okay, another scene switch up arc. I like that. I would definitely say this is one of their best. Okay. All right, well, that was Black Swan with I Like It Hot. The song is nice, okay? The song is nice. Is it really giving me wig snatching? Audibly, no, but it's a nice little I like it hot, that kind of thing. But it's not like, oh my goodness, I listen to this over and over again, but it's like a vibe for a certain time of like the day or a certain period of time, you know, when you want to celebrate with your girls or your friends, whatever, that kind of thing. But it's not giving like wow factor. But anyway, as for the video, that's what we're really here to talk about. Let's start with the positive things. Very well shot. Very well shot. Love the color. It's in like two of the girls' hair. I still got to really hone in on the names, right? But my girl in the back, honey, the black girl of the group, she killed it on the raps. I will have to say, pretty good. I did like some of the scenes, and I like the fact that the scenes did change up. You know, as a used to be standard professional music video would within like at least 3 story archives. So that was nicely done. But it was just, again, it's almost like the song itself. It was, you know, they're in the hotel, they're doing their thing, they're celebrating. I guess they had a performance, whatever. But this wasn't really wig snatching. This didn't have a wow factor to it. This wasn't back blowing. So although all those things that I mentioned for the positives were done well, right? It still wasn't wow, right? And I've talked about videos that are simple but done right, that can snatch a wig, versus videos that have a really good camera, which a lot of videos do, you know, unless you're just really independent, right? Without much of a budget. And good cameras aren't that hard to find these days, but there's just quality that just can't be denied. You know, it's professional. And this just didn't snatch a wig. It didn't blow a back out. So from a scale of 0 to 10 of wig snatching, I would give this a nice solid 8. Absolutely. 10 up here, wig snatching up here, but 8 just right here, right? Because an 8 is something to revisit, right? An 8 is something to revisit. But you're not going to revisit it like a wig snatcher, a bad boy. You're not going to revisit it like a 10, right? But it's definitely worth a revisit, right? So I still say go get your life. You may rate it higher than I do, right? Because you have different expectations. But this is just me and my artistic brain and me soaking in the music recording industry for so long, since I was a little boy. And I was soaking it up in the millennial days, honey, okay? Right? It was a different kind of standard. The bar was up here. But it started coming down eventually in my teenage years. The bar is down here, so it's not the bar is pretty much down here, let's be honest. But so it's not hard to get over the bar, right? These days, for the most part. But I'm always going to be more critical because of the excellence that I know, that I was growing up with, and then what I'm seeing today from most artists that are still around. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. This has been Peyton 3.0, the artist and musician, the entertainer, not the content creator, not the YouTuber, and not the influencer. Also known as Queen. Where am I going with this? Anyway. Yeah, I was right. Also known as Queen Millennial. Also known as work. Oh, I got too many titles. Sorry. It's morning time. I'm all you knew. The Audacity Queen, the Technology Queen, and of course, Worklina, the workhorse. Anyway, if you got your entire life today, if you agreed, or if you didn't agree, hit the like. And of course, share people that you know to like artist commentary, reaction, and reviews. And of course, if you truly want to become a part of this community today, you got to go ahead and do 3 things like I said before. You got to comment, subscribe, notification bell. 3 simple things that cost you nothing, but does a world of wonder for the creator spending their time. And some of us out there spending money on each video. Okay? But time is actually worth more than money, because you can't get it back. Okay? See, I love doing this. So it's not like a chore. That's why I started this. But I would like to see more fruits in my labor, right? So thank you so much. Anyway, you've been here for this long. Thank you so much. Give yourself a hand clap. Now, this is a bonus segment, aka the shameless self-promotion segment, where I told you I was an artist, musician, entertainer. Did I not? Well, we're going to prove that right now. Come on. Ain't got no time to get no rest. Saying up, proving I'm the best. Be working hard just to fill them seats. Go through a show every day, every week. I got to pat myself on the back. I'm just saying how y'all do it like that. Y'all got to stay out there in them dreams. And when you head down, just think of me. I said y'all instead of I. But anyway, it doesn't matter. And now the song.
I know you're out there looking for a stress reliever.
You're looking for a stress reliever out there.
Drugs, the alcohol,
here we go.
But let me tell you what you need to do. Here we go. Blood pressure, you worked all day like the messenger. Work so hard that the bills are high. All you do is cry me a freaking try. Punch that clock every freaking day. Still on your money, you got to pay. Fuck that shit, man, you need relief. But you got is grief for the fucking cheap. Some take care of the freaking kids. Munch your plate for your freaking lid. Stress too much, always in a rush. And even brushing, you're feeling flush. What is it that you're gonna do? Gonna have some relieving you. Time to get out when the music plays every freaking day. All I gotta say is jump, turn that music loud. I wanna see your hands in the crowd. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Lose your mind to the beat. Shake it up, keep moving your feet. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Get the stress.
And that is all I will be giving you, okay? If you want to hear that song in its entirety, then comment in the comment section. You ready? Let me hear that song. And I most certainly will, absolutely for free. Okay, we're going to get real pop vocal staccato on this. This is Janet Jackson's Feedback, a segment of it. My name is Peyton 3.0, the artist, the musician, the entertainer. Here we go. Do you like my style? That sexy, sexy, sexy. I can rock it down you, yes. That sexy, sexy, sexy. You can work me out. That sexy, sexy, sexy. Let me show you how. So here's a demonstration, a peep show.
to get my bodies in exhibition, baby. Though it's on display, don't be scared to touch it. It said so. So come and get it, babe.
Thank you.
The doubts and believing you. Push past all their doubts and believing you. Cause when it's all over, said and done, there's only one, yeah, there's only one. Take it by the horns and be on the run. Take it by the horns and be on the run. Even when you get down, yes, they wanna be around and they wanna see you frown. One life, they wanna be around and they wanna see you frown. I'll tell you what you can do. Remember, there's only one. Remember.